Hello everyone, welcome to this first video of the Java Complete course. This video belongs to a playlist where I will upload multiple videos of the basics of Java. This video and the playlist is made for beginners to start learn programming. You don't need any previous knowledge, just a computer and motivation. I've known a guy some time ago, he said to me, I'm motivated, I want to make a Facebook Live page. Oh yeah, $1 billion website. I hope you're really motivated. Today, I will show you the basic syntax of Java, how to write comments, how to declare and assign a variable, what are the packages, the main method, and how to print something in the screen. Before starting, I will make a subliminal message. Subscribe! I hope you get it. Subscribe! In the previous video, I've shown how to install Java and some other tools, such as Git and Eclipse. I recommend you to follow the video doing the same exercises to learn by practice. Let's start downloading the project I've created to flow this course. Go to a terminal and go into the folder you want to download the project and write git clone and the URL of the project. You can find it in the video's description. This will download the project with already some examples. Enter into the project and go to the first chapter. Don't care about the warning message, everything is right. Let's now open Eclipse. And import an existing project. File, import. Select existing Maven project. Select the directory and finish. And let's start learning. In the left side of the screen, you should see the project view, the package explorer. Here, we located all the files of the project. When opening a file, you will see it in the center of the screen. The lower part is used to display the output of the application, the results of the searches you made, and some other tools. And I won't talk about the right side. You can close it. Let's go to the left side and open this file. All the files you write in Java have the Java extension. Once open it, you will see the content here. In this first file, I will explain you the comments. The comments are lines that won't be run by Java. The comments are used to explain the code and let other people understand. You can write a single line comment with the double slash, or write multiple lines, starting by slash and star, and ending with star and slash. And here you can write multiple lines that won't be executed. The important is to have the star slash at the end. I can even remove those. This multiple line comment can be placed anywhere. Imagine I have a comment. I can place the comment here, slash star, and end it, slash star, star, and slash. Those comments won't be interpreted, won't be run by Java. Use the comments as much as possible. A good application is not an application which uses a lot of complex design patterns. It's an application that can be easily read by anyone. Nevertheless, don't write useless comments as those one. I already know that's 1 and that's 2. Those comments are like when your mom says, be careful. Okay, mom, thank you. I won't be careful if you hadn't told me that. Beginners developers tend to comment everything. Senior developers tend to make the code readable. and less comments. For the exercise, I will let you comment some of the following lines in the three methods. Read the documentation to know which line to comment, and then go to the test class. You can see here in the test folder, and watch for the same comment and comment test. If you open it, we'll have three tests. And to run it, right click, run as JUnit test. As you see, 3 runs, 3 tests, 3 failures. Your turn to correct them. You can navigate from the test class to the class to edit this way, here, or holding the Control or Command key and clicking in the method, this way. Come back, Control or Command key and click. Come back, Control and Command key, and here. Let's go now to the variables. Go back to the Package Explorer, Project Folder tab, Variables. A variable is some sort of container to store a value that may change when you want. To declare a variable in Java, you must first write the type of the variable. In this case, I just want an integer, and the name of the variable, and like I have an initial value, or leave it without initial value. And at the end, finish always with a semicolon. With finish. Always, all the statements must finish with a semicolon. That's the way to tell Java you finished the line. The right side can be a value or another variable, or even an operation or a method. The name of the variable used to be written in camel case strategy, which means that if you need multiple words to describe this variable, use upper and lower cases to separate the words, as I did. That's just a convention naming in Java. Java won't complain it if you don't use it. It won't complain it, but spend time choosing the right name for a variable, for a method, or a class. As said before, a good application is an application which can be easily read. Variables like A, B, or C will be hard to know the meaning. At the end, you will spend 70% of your time naming correctly the things, and the rest of the time reading code. So spend time choosing the right name. You can even declare multiple variables at a time, as before, with or without an initial value. This way, all the variables must be the same type. Let's now put in practice what we saw. Let's quiz your brain. If you open the variables test class, double click, you will see, as before, 3 tests, which, as before, we'll call a method on the variable class. You can go, as before, with the Control or Command key. You can go from one class to the other, holding Control. What must be done to pass the test? Create variables, as I did here, which correspond with the exercise's description. And as before, run the tests. Click, run, test. This bar must be green at the end. Next, the packages. The Java packages are like folders where you organize your code, your Java files. Instead of having your files in the same folder, separate them in packages with useful names. By convention, the root package is the name of the URL extension, com, org, edu. Then the name of the organization, follow it by the name of the project. Com, Sergio, and Java course. And then subfolders, subpackages with functional names. To practice with packages, go to the test class here and see that the same class is called everyone, pkg. But this class is also present in other packages. Each of those classes return a different value, 30, 15, 10, and 20. So check the correct class of the correct package to use on each test. As before, red bad, green good, to pass all the tests. Now go with the main method. The main method is the starting point of the application, is the entry point of an application. All your Java applications may be compressed in a single file, a jar, a Word, a EF file. The result file can be run, can be executed with a single command. But the application have to start in a single point. This point is the main method. The main method is written like this. It must be public because you must access it from the outside of the application. It must be static because it must remain always in the same memory space to allow the runnable file to find it easily. It can return void, nothing, or something, as you want. In this example, I want it to return nothing. It must be called main, obviously, and it can have some parameters. Usually, it has an array of strings, a list of strings. You must know this main method as your name. That's the first thing you must know if you want to be a developer. Title it whatever you want, but that's an exam or job question made many times for beginners. It took me years to know the meaning of each part, but you must know to write it without thinking. It's your turn now. Write this main method and run the test located in the test folder. It will check each part of the main method. Last point, printing to the screen. When writing an application, you may want the application to show something to you. Maybe some value of a variable, the place where it's executing, or some funny message. To print a message, you must first call the system. Specify you want the out channel and use the print method. Semicolon at the end, remember. And you can print whatever you want. Text, a number, or a single character. Floating numbers, constant, variable values, whatever you want. Let's see what's printing using a test. Go to the test class and I will create a dummy test to see the result. And call this method. I can run a single test running from this name. And in the lower part, you have the result. Hello world, 34 and A. But that's not beautiful. It's all together. So we have another method, which is print line, which will print each information in a single line. Let's go back to the print test and see the result. Better now. I have each message printed in a single line. I can even print some special characters like tabs or new lines, more new lines. If I run it, Here you can see the tabs. A new line, another new line. Those are special characters. You must know them. The exercises below ask you to print some values. Read the comments and write the correct values in the system. As always, try it until all the tests are green. When you finish all the tests, you can go to the Project Explorer in the test folder and run all the tests once. As you see, 20 tests this time, all failing. Okay, I made nothing. And if you are struggled, go back to a terminal, and if you are struggled, and you can check the answers in the Git repository. First, reset what you have done, reset hard. This will erase what you've made. And now I check out, I go on to chapter 1, solutions. And you can check that now everything goes green. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned almost something new today. Use the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel to miss no video of this complete course of Java. Bye!